hope you're well. Welcome back. Today's video is gonna be a super chill video. As you can see, I wanted to be really like an informal chat with you. I have asked on Insta if you wanted to have a little Q&A where you would ask me anything you want related to my life, my job, fashion, really like whatever topic crossed your mind. Now I have a few questions that I would like to tackle with you. We're gonna get to know each other a bit better. So now take a coffee, a tea, lay back, and then just relax. First question I would like to answer is, what's my job? So I currently work at Amazon as a brand specialist. I started as an intern 1.5 years ago. I did 7 months of internship and then I was converted into full-time. Talking about my specific job as a brand specialist, I manage a portfolio of vendors that sell through Amazon. What do we do in retail is to buy the products from them, stock them into our warehouses, and then like we sell them. We take care of the strategic part of growing the vendor, but also from a marketing point of view and the operational wise, we help the vendor to grow. This is what do we do, and then there is more like a flexible part of the job, which is including, for example, taking certain projects rather than others. But that is really up to you, whether, for example, you have any specific preferences on that. Do you live in Milano? I always to live there because I'm thinking about moving to Milan. If you would have asked me this question probably 2 years ago, I would have said that I hate it. Now I would say that it started to grow in me as a city. Reason for which I'm not so fond of Milano is not because it's fast-paced. Honestly, I love fast-paced cities. I lived in Paris for 6-7 months and I had so much fun. I love that city. I could move there probably tomorrow if I could. But the thing is, Milano is quite small and I feel that there are not many things to do. If you exclude, for example, Design Week, where there are a lot of events, I think it's pretty fun. I really don't understand people that say, yeah, I love to Milan, there are so many things to do, there is Fashion Week. If you're not part of the fashion community as a model, as a fashion designer, or whatever you want, there is no point in mentioning this kind of events, because me as someone external to fashion, I'm not that inside. I still don't get invited to runway. I hope one day I will. I'm not part of the runways, I'm not part of the shows, I'm not part of the parties and stuff like that, maybe as a plus one, but besides that, I don't know, like feel that there are not many things to do activity wise. For example, I come from Rome, so I might be biased, but I love to go to museums. In Milan, there are really less of them. On the other hand, as a positive aspect is that Milan is quite international compared to other Italian cities. There are so many international restaurants, really good. For example, if you love Chinese, Japanese, I think Milan is one of the best cities where I had this type of food. That's a big point for Milano. Can you publish your outfits on Pinterest? I actually already do. I will tag you my Pinterest here. What's your perfume? When I find a perfume that I like, that I purchase, I stick to it without any other perfume in my rotation until I finish it. For example, lately I used this one, Toba Color, from Dior. I can't explain how much I love this perfume. It is chocolatey, like spicy, woody. It's everything I like in a perfume. It's sweet, but not too much, because it has this leathery and woody part along with a spice that makes it so like, I don't know, like it's so interesting to me. On my skin, you can feel that after a few hours, it becomes like a dark chocolate pie, which I don't know, I really love it. This was a gift from my girlfriend. I need to thank her because this is amazing. Still concerning perfumes, there is this one from Gabar. This is called Ground. This was actually a gift, and I swear that I love this perfume so freaking much. The notes that I actually really like on a perfume are, as I was saying, cedarwood, sandalwood, those leathery, woody type of perfumes. So when Gabar wrote me on TikTok, and then I was checking their perfumes, I saw this one and I thought I would really like it. I was wrong because I love it. Plus this one stays so much on my skin, exactly like this one, which is actually so hard to find for me because I tried so many perfumes, but they rarely stick to my skin for the whole day. For me, it's really important because I usually leave the house really early in the morning, maybe like at 6-7 a.m. and then I come back at 8, so I want to smell good throughout the day. I'm gonna take the chance also to show you this really cute candle that they sent me. I love candles. This is more like flowery type of scent, but I don't know, I really like it. I like the container of the candle itself. When I'm gonna finish this one, I'm gonna definitely reuse it because it's so nice. It is like those super minimal type of candles, kind of brutalist, you know. I really like it. Thanks, Kabar. Next question is, what inspired you to dress up like this, and how did your style evolve throughout the years? Starting from the second part of the question, thanks, Karin. I remember that when I was younger, I didn't really have any clue of how to dress. And that is because, I mean, of course, we didn't have so many references as today. Today, you have so many models that you can look up to. That time, it wasn't like that. So my style has evolved so much throughout the years. And that is because I have always tried to explore and understand what did I like, first of all, and what did I like on me, which I think need to be always distinguished because, for example, there are some styles that I really like, but they would never work on me. And that is the same for the items. When you look at something, might be that it's extremely cool on someone, but because of your body type, it doesn't work for you. And it's completely fine. By exploring different type of styles, for example, I remember I was really into trying, you know, preppy. I was really into like Ralph Lauren type of preppy style. I started wearing more shirts, more v-neck with you know, ties and stuff like that, but I realized I hated feeling stuffed, also because I'm quite of a big guy. From that moment I shifted more naturally towards, for example, drop shoulders, pleated trousers that would be quite wide for me, wide leg jeans but not too baggy because I don't like them. And you know, by searching more and more on this type of style, I realized that I was building naturally and spontaneously a wardrobe. I think when you start looking up to references in this regard with those type of elements, you can feel you belong to a certain type of style. And that was for me the process, more or less, you know. And today I would say that I still manage to explore my style through brands like Lemaire, Dero, Margiela, Studio Nicholson, Dries Van Noten. These are brands that have a great influence in my style today. You have a great sense of style, trying to dig my style and advice. In my opinion, what I can tell you is that, first of all, leverage resources like Pinterest, because even though some people might tell you, oh, Pinterest is so bad, it kills creativity, blah, 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 it's true to some extent in the way you use it. For example, for me, it helped me to actually visualize what I want from my style in the past. So I was digging into Pinterest through some keywords like minimalism and this kind of thing, and it helped me to discover even some brands that I didn't know before, like Stain, for example. I had no clue about this brand, which I actually love a lot. Today I look at it not only to eventually purchase something, but also as a style inspiration. Second is go through the brands that you think you might like based on your current style and search for the looks of the shows. There have been already the spring summer collection of 2025. Go through those. For example, some of my favorite shows at today have been the Dolce & Gabbana Fall Winter 2025, Yves Saint Laurent Spring Summer 2025, Dries Van Noten Autumn Winter 2025. So these are all things, for example, that I looked at, and for me they represent a possible reference, or they even just help you, you know, to understand what you like and what not. Start doing maybe this type of exercise, and by also reading, you would understand what you like. Next question is, where do you get fashion items on sales? Go to websites and stores. Concerning this, I would tell you that I usually refer to two type of websites. First of all, I always take a look at Farfetch, Essence, this type of websites. They run like good discounts, I would say good sales during Black Friday. Just take a look and you might find something. For example, I remember I got my lemaire cardigan on Farfetch 50% off, which I think is great because I had no willingness to spend the retail price. Second type of websites I'm referring to are those that let you subscribe to private sales. For example, in Italy we have Say Wow, Jammy Dude, and some others. So these are websites through which you can subscribe to fashion but also interior type of private sales. What's your favorite item in your collection? So this is actually a really hard question because my favorite items are pleated trousers. Like I'm a big trousers person, if that is a thing, I don't know. And I love long coats. I'm literally addicted. But if I would have to name my favorite item, would be my lemaire coat. I will leave you some of the references here, not only because I got it in the store with a great customer experience, but also because the design of the coat is amazing, the structure is crazy, and the quality of the wool, it's insane actually. I wore it in Paris where it was so freaking cold and it wouldn't let pass pass anything, you know. So warm in it, so cozy. There are so many ways of styling it. I don't know. I think it's really my favorite item. Any tips on starting this field, fashion, like yours? So I don't know what do you mean by starting this field in fashion. Might be that you're referring to content creation, I guess. In case you were referring to something else, please specify in the comments. I will be glad to answer. I think you were referring to content creation. So I don't know if I could actually give you useful advices because I feel like I didn't do still anything. I'm building a really nice community on TikTok and I hope I will do the same on Instagram this year. I would tell you that if you wanna break into content creation, you know, share your style and so on, just do that. So what I really learned this year, and this is a life lesson, this is not only just for content creation, there is no time for you to feel 100% ready. If you wait for the moment that you're gonna be ready, that you're gonna have that camera with a crazy quality, that you're gonna have those pieces in your wardrobe so you can create cool content, stuff like that, you're never gonna do anything. You're never gonna go, you know, put yourself out there, which is actually just what you need to do. In case you really love fashion, in case you like to share it with other people, just do it. Start creating videos, try to aim for a good quality. So I would suggest you to film your videos with the external camera. And yeah, just do that, man. This might be maybe a useful suggestion for you. So try to always engage with people, try to always ask for their feedback when you have the occasion to. What does your day to day look like? Studying, work, etc. I would say that my Monday to Friday is pretty standard. I usually wake up around 6:30. My full-time job realistically takes from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., something like that. It might really vary based on the periods, but I would say this is on average how much I work. I have lunchtime around 1:30 and then sometimes I use the lunchtime too for creating some content for TikTok. I usually train 4 times a week, so I go to the gym twice during the week and then twice during the weekend. And then yeah, I usually spend my weekend with people I care about, people that I love, my girlfriend, my family, my friends, going out for dinner. I'm a foodie, so I gotta try a new restaurant every week possibly. Pretty normal week, I'm sorry to disappoint everyone. So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you had a great time getting to know me a bit more. For me it was actually really fun. It was a nice talk. Hope to see you soon.